Hey there, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you're watching this from. And this is just going to be a small reminder uh, to all of you guys out there watching this right now that you are more than capable of doing the things you said you would do. You are more than capable of being the person you set out to be and achieving the things you told yourself that you were going to achieve. I feel like a lot of times it's very easy for us to get into this mindset of, being doubtful and being insecure and succumbing to our own fears and, you know, all of these scenarios that we put up in our heads. And I just wanted you to know that yes, there are going to be times where you're going to struggle. There are going to be times where you're going to be having difficulties in terms of trying to persevere through all of the challenges that life throws at you. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't be so bothered by it because, in and of itself, it's an aspect and it's a chapter of your growth. It's a chapter of how you eventually become the person you set out to be. And it's all a part of the journey. You do not need to fear it. You do not need to, you know, resent yourself or degrade yourself for falling short sometimes. I know that it can be daunting, it can be frustrating for the most part to experience that. More so if it's in a streak or in a series of defeats or downfalls that you have to go through. Take it from a guy who's known a thing or two about downfalls and failures and so on. I mean, at the end of the day, so long as you keep pushing, so long as you keep persevering, learning, and growing into becoming the person you set out to be, that's all that's going to matter, honestly, because that's the best that we can do, Like I said in my past talks as well, that we can only control our own thoughts, our own actions, our own reactions, emotions, and so on. So, yeah, you don't need to be too hard on yourself. You don't need to beat yourself up if you fail every time or from time to time. It's normal, it happens. What's more important is that you don't, you know, dwell on it too much. You gotta allow yourself to heal, of course, allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to learn from the mistakes you've done in the past and not to repeat them again. That's all you can do at the end of the day, you know. But yeah, you are more than capable of achieving everything you want to achieve, despite the circumstances, despite the lack of opportunities, and despite the lack of resources as well. All it takes is time, effort, and the willingness to start and be, you know, unbiased and, you know, practical with yourself and be real with yourself and honest. Because acknowledging your faults, acknowledging that you aren't perfect, acknowledging that you do have more room to improve is the first step into growing and becoming the person that you want to be. Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, it's all about just growing, becoming the best version of yourself, trying to learn from your mistakes and not repeat them, and trying to take chances, take risks as much as you can, so long as it doesn't affect other people around you and it only affects you in and of itself. By all means, go ahead because you'll never know unless you try, right? So yeah, be brave, be bold. I know it can be scary. I know it can be frustrating. I know it can be irritating to fail so many times. But that is just, how things go. That's how you'll be able to learn what path works for you, what way works for you, and what method all in all will be the best for you to take or to partake in order for you to reach your said goal, said dream, said path, said pursuit, and said life that you want to have in this lifetime. All right. So yeah, I mean that's all for this talk, guys. Just a short message, a reminder to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in every now and then and showing your support. And yeah, um, Take care of yourself out there. Keep striving, keep pushing, keep grinding in whatever it is that you're doing. And always keep in mind that the primary goal is always to learn, to grow, and to become better. All right? It doesn't matter how many times you fall, it doesn't matter how many times you need to get back up. So long as you're improving, so long as you're becoming better, more kinder, wiser to yourself and to other people, that's all that matters. All right? All right. Take care, guys.